Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan. I'm on vacation in Mount Shasta, California. That right there is Mount Shasta. Um, you can't see it, and I can't flip the camera around, but there's three full-size deer in my parents' front yard right now. There's a buck and two does just standing there hanging out while I'm talking to you on the camera. They don't even care. Um, kind of cool. Anyway, we're on vacation for a couple of weeks. That's why you haven't seen a whole lot of us online. Actually taking an actual vacation and not working hardly at all. I haven't shot anything. So I was going to do a live video on Facebook, but because we're out here in the rural Northern California, the signal's not as good. So I'm just going to record this and then upload it here in a few minutes after I get done watching these deer. Um, this is pretty cool. They're just hanging out in the front yard, like eating something. Anyway, a couple things from NAM I wanted to go over because people were asking me about it. Obviously, the Gibson thing. I posted this the other day that the Gibson collaboration thing with a few different guitar makers. I don't think it's a good idea. And personally, I would not enter into an agreement with Gibson for the purpose. Here, hang on. See, there's deer right there. There's a deer right there. Hey, dude. Anyway, I would not enter into an agreement with Gibson, and here's why. Right now, there are trademark cases going on where Gibson is trying to legitimize the fact that they own shapes. Um, and the whole point of this, there's a buck right there. About a 2 year old, 6 point maybe? 2, 3 year old. Anyway, um, these guitar builders that want to go into these agreements with Gibson have to sign a thing that says, I recognize that I'm using a shape that belongs to Gibson, and now I'm going to pay them a licensing fee for it. That legitimizes the cases that are being litigated right now. So they will now use that as a baseline, in my opinion. I'm not a lawyer, but in my opinion, they will use that as a baseline now to say, look, these people are entering into licensing agreements with us, therefore recognizing that we own these shapes. Um, when another company over here is saying, no, you don't own those shapes because you haven't held up your end of the deal with all the trademark law. So I don't think it's a very good idea. I don't think it's a very good idea at all for guitar makers to be entering into that because it legitimizes Gibson's claims. Um, Now, do they own those shapes? That's yet to be seen because the cases are still open. I would not do that until after those cases were closed to see if I even had to do this in the first place. I mean, if they don't own them, then why be in a licensing agreement with them? Let those cases play out, um, and then maybe go back. You know, it's an interesting thing. It's just something I would not do. The other thing from Nam is there's some really cool new guitar designs. I saw one. I don't have any of the information in front of me. Literally, this is just, I just wanted to say hi really quick. I think on uh, Monday or Tuesday, instead of doing our normal recorded video, I'm going to try to be in a place where we can do a live video and do a NAM wrap up. And we'll do it and we'll have the web pages up and stuff, and it'll be totally prepared. Um, this is just literally an off the cuff kind of thing that I just want to do right now, literally my cell phone on a tripod. Um, so for those of you that are new to the channel, new to the Facebook page, this is not our normal format. I just wanted to say hi because I'm on vacation and talk about that Gibson thing a little bit. I did see another thing that I'm really super stoked about. Kemper appears to, according to the rumor mill and some things on Twitter, be coming out with a like a foot based setup. I don't think it's going to have a power amp in it. I think it's going to be more like a Helix, like a Line 6 Helix. If that's the case, I will be buying it as soon as it's released. I want one. Um, and there's a couple other guitar designs and stuff that I thought were really interesting. We'll go over all of that stuff on Monday or Tuesday. I'll put it together and have a little better prepared. But because we didn't release a video yesterday on Friday like we normally do, I was just like, well, I just wanted to say hi. And we are going to be really busy when we get back. So if you're ordering stuff from DylanTalksTone.com, make sure you go ahead and do it, because you'll be at the top, closer to the top of the pile. We are already pretty slammed. So make sure that you get those orders in for pickups and for, the other parts that we sell. So I just wanted to say hi, and I hope everybody has a good one. And we'll talk to y'all soon. This is Dylan from Dylan Talks Tone. I know it's not the normal video, but you got to see some deer, like from Mount Shasta, California, in my parents' front yard. How cool is that? We'll talk to y'all later.